Let me ask Mr. Kennedy again. If we want to make America healthy, will you assure the American people that you will fight to do what every other major country on earth does, guarantee health care to every single American?
I'm going to make America healthier than other countries in the world right now.
Will you guarantee do what every other major country does? That's a simple question.
And by the way, Bernie.
Bernie.
The problem of corruption is not just in the federal agencies, it's in Congress too. Almost all the members of this panel are accepting, including yourself, are accepting millions of dollars from the pharmaceutical industry.
And
protecting their interests.
I thought that would come. I ran for president like you. I got millions and millions of contributions. They did not come from the executives, not one nickel of PAC money from the pharmaceutical industry. They came from workers.
Contributions, Bernie, contributions.
In 2020, you were the single largest
because I had
receiver of pharmaceutical money.
Contributions from workers all over this country. Workers.
You were the
not a nickel from corporate PACs.
You were the single largest acceptor of pharmaceutical dollars.
No, from workers in
1.5 million.
Yeah, out of 200 million. All right, but you have not answered last question.
What a disgrace.
Mr. Chairman, we're 3 minutes.
How do
we make America healthy if you don't guarantee health care?
We're literally 3 minutes over here now.
Well,
how long does it keep going? At some time, you're just battering the witness, Bernie.
Not battering the witness.
Yes, you are. And you're getting upset at him. You're going at
Yeah. Oh, throw it out in the middle of the street. And one more thing. You just can't make this up.
Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Why this beat so crazy?
We will make America proud again. You try to kill we will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
Oh boy, RFK Jr., y'all. We in the building, man. We are still there. I think just confirm everybody. Y'all stop wasting people's time, man. Can we stop wasting? Can we just stop wasting all this time? Can we? Everybody ought to be. They gonna be confirmed. Come on now, RFK Jr. We back today dropping truth bombs. I mean, man, what an absolute disgrace. Just end Bernie career live on air. Well, what's going on, beautiful people? Them beautiful patriots. I hope everybody is blessed, well, healthy, and that nothing but the best is going on in all you beautiful people's life. God bless America. MAGA! The red wave, man. We are so back. Things are getting heated, man. So let's go and jump into this. As y'all can see by the title, make sure y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Let's go and rock out.
Almost all the members of this panel are accepting, including yourself, are accepting millions of dollars from the pharmaceutical industry. And protecting their interests.
No. I ran for president.
No.
What's up, guys? It's Benny. How many members of Congress can you name? Most people can name maybe 2, maybe 3. Nancy Pelosi, Bernie Sanders, Ted Cruz. Like, there's not that many big-time names in Congress, and that's a feature, not a bug of politics. You want to be forgotten about. If you don't rock the boat, then you can just kind of float on into re-election after re-election without ruffling too many feathers. Except for when these committee hearings for Trump's cabinet picks come up and the entire world is watching and they get to see exactly how stupid our members of Congress are. They get to see how dumb these people actually are. And it's really embarrassing. It leads to responses like this one. I'm a lifelong straight party Democrat. I'm watching this hearing. He's talking about the RFK hearing. And I can never vote for them ever again. I'm appalled and disgusted by what this party has become. Going on to say that they are clearly just the little pay slaves of the pharma industry.
Y'all know we did a video on that a couple hours ago. Just again, we talked about this. We covered it. We've seen this the entire campaign. We've seen this these last couple of years. People have walked out the part, abandoned the ship. They're done. People will never vote for a Democrat ever again. And I mean, just look what is taking place. You wonder why. Look at the policy. Let's look at let's just break this thing down. People have had enough, man. People have had enough, and this is why people are walking out, man. Left and right, during the day, in the afternoon, in the morning. People are packing their bags.
Doing the bidding of their corporate masters. It has been a total and complete embarrassment, and especially when you're watching the RFK hearing.
You oppose vaccine.
These liberals.
And yet the organization.
Nagging and screaming. I mean, that's a disgrace, man. And it's even worse with the women.
Is making money selling a child's product to parents for $26, which casts fundamental doubt.
All right, okay, enough. Hasn't RFK been through enough? Right? Like his dad got killed, and his uncle got killed, and his family dynasty that was in kind of control of America has like slipped out of power into obscurity and embarrassment. Hasn't he been through enough? Do we really have to torture him like that? Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you a little something about RFK. RFK just delivered the line of all of the hearings. We've been fans of what Pete Hegseth has done, Pam Bondi, Kash Patel, and Tulsi Gabbard, and RFK. We're all doing hearings today, and they all did incredible. But holy moly, the way that RFK just bodied Bernie is breathtaking. And he brought the receipts, and Bernie about had an aneurysm heart attack. Enjoy.
American people, that you will fight to do what every other major country on earth does, guarantee health care to every single American.
I'm going to make America healthier than other countries in the world right now.
Will you guarantee do what every other major country does? That's a simple question.
And by the way, Bernie, the problem of corruption is not just in the federal agencies, it's in Congress too. Almost all the members of this panel are accepting, including yourself, are accepting millions of dollars from the pharmaceutical industry.
Oh, no,
and protecting their interests.
Oh, I thought that would come. No. I ran for president like you. I got millions and millions of contributions. They did not come from the executives, not one nickel of PAC money from the pharmaceutical industry. They came from workers.
In 2020, you were the single largest
because I had
receiver of pharmaceutical money
from workers all over this country. Workers,
you were the
not a nickel from corporate tax.
You were the single largest acceptor of pharmaceutical dollars.
No, from workers in
1.5 million.
That's it, Bernie.
200 million. All right.
Bernie, they had to walk you out, buddy. They had to walk you out with them handcuffs, buddy. They had to walk you out. You have to put your... They say, Rick, don't say it. Don't say it.
I've not answered. Last question. You have not answered.
Oh, yes. RFK just wrecks Bernie Sanders to his face.
No, Bernie.
The problem with corruption isn't just in the federal agencies, it's in Congress, too. Everybody here has accepted millions of dollars from the pharmaceutical industry. Ooh, Bernie Sanders versus RFK. This is big pharma. Go get him, Bernie. So standing up for the little guy, Elon Musk is loving it. Elon Musk is posting the flames. Holy S. RFK Jr. Quiet part out loud. Pharmaceutical companies own our politicians, and Bernie then panics because the game is up. You're all bought and paid for by Big Pharma. You should wear like NASCAR patches on your backs in order to show everybody who's bought you. The clip of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Watching RFK call out Bernie Sanders for taking millions from Big Pharma. Oh, yeah. Amazing. He lives a luxurious life while advocating for socialism in America. Isn't that incredible? And Bernie Sanders is in his late 80s. So, of course, if he were to get his socialist utopia dream, he's never going to have to be around for the camps, right? Yeah. Bernie Sanders has a meltdown when RFK blasts him for taking millions of dollars in pharmaceutical dollars from Big Pharma. Let's go ahead and check the record here, shall we? Here is the sectors of which Bernie Sanders accepted money. Yeah. You can see down here, health, which is disguised as health,
Disgrace.
which is big pharma, effectively.
Absolute.
Millions and millions of dollars.
Absolute disgrace.
Uh-oh. It's going to be a big problem for Bernie Sanders. Would you look at this? Data for the year 2020.
Let's pull them out.
Pharmaceuticals and healthcare recipients. Oh, no. Who's the number one person at the top of the list? And who's the number two person at the top of the list? Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren, these effing frauds. Yesterday, Elizabeth Warren had the clip of the day where she had a complete and total meltdown, started screaming at RFK because he wouldn't promise not to sue vaccine manufacturers.
I'm asking about fees from suing drug companies. Will you agree not to do that?
You're asking me to not sue drug companies,
No,
and I'm not going to agree to that,
drug
Senator.
companies as much as you want.
I'm not going to agree to not sue drug companies or anybody.
So let's do a quick count here of how, as Secretary of HHS, if you get confirmed, you could influence every one of those lawsuits. Well, let me start the list. You could publish your anti-vaccine conspiracies, but this time on U.S. government letterhead, something a jury. You can influence those future lawsuits and pending lawsuits while you are Secretary of HHS. And I'm asking you to commit right now that you will not take a financial stake in every one of those lawsuits so that what you do as Secretary will also benefit you financially down the line.
I'll comply with all the ethical guidelines.
That's not the question. You and I, you have said
You're asking me, Senator, you're asking me not to sue vaccine pharmaceutical companies.
Yeah,
you are. That's exactly what you're doing.
This lady here, man.
No one should be fooled here. As Secretary of HHS.
Oh, man. You know, you've already won, right? When she starts screaming and raising her voice and shrieking like that, you've already won. She's so upset because, as you can see here, Elizabeth Warren
Let's pull it out.
Number two recipient
Number
for
two.
pharma dollars. They are such frauds. Here we go. In the 20.
We've been calling them frauds from a long time, and we've been saying this for how long, y'all? How long have we been saying this, man? You know, this ain't nothing new. You know. I told y'all these are just these hearings are just a waste of time. I'll be honest with you. They wasting everybody's time, man.
2024. Let's go ahead and check in here. Health professionals and pharmaceutical health
it's an embarrassment.
Gave Elizabeth Warren close to $1 million last year. Last year, $1 million for Elizabeth Warren. If you add them together, that makes them damn near the top for Elizabeth Warren's number one donors. Damn near the top. And then what does Elizabeth Warren do? She runs out to the hallway to the gaggle of reporters, and she says that the problem with RFK is he might bankrupt big pharma companies. Who's paying Pocahontas? We know who's paying Pocahontas. We know it. We saw it. Explosive moment where RFK brutally attacks Bernie Sanders over his big pharma donors. Yeah. Got completely and totally bodied, and he knows it. Look at the expression. Crazy Bernie.
Crazy Bernie.
Oh, yeah. It is so much fun. This has been such a romp, and it's been such an exciting time to see, again, how stupid our members of Congress actually are. A reminder that Bernie Sanders spent his first day questioning RFK doing something almost as silly, talking about how RFK sold a baby onesie.
They are selling what's called onesies. These are little things, clothing for babies. One of them is titled Unfaxed, Unafraid. Next one, and they're sold for $26 a piece, by the way. Next one is No Vax, No Problem. Now, you're coming before this committee and you say you're pro-vaccine. Just want to ask some questions. And yet your organization is making money selling a child's product to parents for $26, which casts fundamental doubt on the usefulness of vaccines. Can you tell us now that you will, now that you are pro-vaccine, that you're going to have your organization take these products off the market?
Senator, I have no power over that organization. I'm not part of it. I resigned from the board.
Yeah, I was just...
It's just so sad that this is our ruling class. It's so sad. And the more you see them, the less impressive they are. And the more you recognize that actually what they are just prostitutes, metaphorically, for more money. And everybody sells a part of themselves. And all these people are doing is just fraudulently selling their own dignity out to shill for whoever pays them the highest dollar. They don't believe in anything. They haven't made life better for anybody. They've never created anything. They've never created a job. They haven't helped out a single American for a single day in their entire life. All they've ever done is lie to you. And the more people realize that, the weaker the system gets. That's why these confirmation hearings are so great. Well done, RFK. Bodies Bernie. I can't wait, ladies and gentlemen, to see Maha in full action. I think the meltdowns haven't even started yet. Confirm RFK, Tulsi, and Cash.